Who is EALA'S first-round Qatar Open opponent? 18-year-old Czech star who idolizes Djokovic and Sinner. Following her positive run at the Abu Dhabi Open, EALA will compete at the Qatar Open, and she has now learned her first opponent at the WTA 1000 tournament. At the WTA 500 in Abu Dhabi, EALA defeated Zeynep Sanmez and Alexandra Sasnovich before losing to world number 11 Arina Alexandrova in the quarterfinals. The Filipina, who started the week as the world number 45, has risen to a projected new career-high ranking of 39th in the live WTA rankings. EALA will now make her debut at the prestigious event in Doha, which will be held from February 8th to 14th. The 20-year-old will face a fellow rising star Teresa Valentova, who defeated Irina Rodionova and EALA to qualify in Doha. Who is Teresa Valentova? Teresa Valentova was born on February 20, 2007 in Prague, Czech Republic, to Jitka Janikova and Marcel Valenta. Her mother Jitka was a sprint canoeist who represented Czechoslovakia at the 1992 Olympics and Czech Republic at the 1996 Olympics. Valentova began playing tennis when she was 3 after watching her father playing, and she trains at the renowned TK Sparta Prague, a tennis club and training center. EALA will now make her debut at the prestigious event in Doha, which will be held from February 8th to 14th. The 20-year-old will face a fellow rising star Teresa Valentova, who defeated Irina Rodionova and EALA to qualify in Doha. Who is Teresa Valentova? Teresa Valentova was born on February 20, 2007 in Prague, Czech Republic, to Jitka Janikova and Marcel Valenta. Her mother Jitka was a sprint canoeist who represented Czechoslovakia at the 1992 Olympics and Czech Republic at the 1996 Olympics. Valentova began playing tennis when she was 3 after watching her father playing, and she trains at the renowned TK Sparta Prague, a tennis club and training center. According to her WTA website bio, Valentova is studying economics. Want more from Tennis 365? Add us as a preferred source on Google to your favorites list for tennis coverage you can trust. Teresa Valentova's career. Valentova achieved some stellar junior results, having won the girls' singles and doubles titles at the 2024 French Open and reached the singles final at the 2023 U.S. Open girls event. The 18-year-old broke into the top 100 of the WTA rankings for the first time in July last year after reaching her maiden tour-level semifinal at the Prague Open. This came after she won WTA Challenger 125 events in June and July. Valentova reached her first-ever WTA Tour final at the 250 tournament in Japan in October, losing to Leylah Fernandez. Her best Grand Slam result to date is reaching the third round at the 2026 Australian Open in what was just her third major main draw appearance. The Czech is currently at her career-high singles ranking of world number 44. She holds a 24-9 55.8% record in tour-level matches. Have EALA and Teresa Valentova played before? In the pair's first and only previous encounter, Valentova earned a dominant 6-1 6-2 win against EALA in October at the 2025 Japan Open. Teresa Valentova, the rising Czech star, awaiting Alex at the Qatar Open. In the swirling desert winds of Doha, under the glittering lights of the Khalifa International Tennis and Squash Complex, one of the WTA Tour's most compelling young matchups is poised to take place. Filipino sensation EALA, fresh off a strong showing at the Abu Dhabi Open, will begin her Qatar Total Energies Open campaign by facing a name tennis fans are increasingly hearing. Teresa Valentova of the Czech Republic, a clash of two young worlds. At just 20 years old, has already carved out a pathway of breakthrough moments on the WTA Tour, including impressive wins and historic milestones for Philippine tennis. But today, her journey intersects with that of another exciting youth, 18-year-old Teresa Valentova, who stands ready to test her mettle in one of the biggest tournaments on the calendar. Valentova isn't just another name in a long list of qualifiers. She represents a new wave of Eastern European talent. Young, versatile, hungry, and already building a reputation far beyond her years. Origin story. From Prague courts to the WE stage. Born on February 20, 2007 in Prague, Czech Republic, Valentova's athletic roots run deep. Her mother, Janova, once competed as a sprint canoeist for Czechoslovakia at the 1992 Olympics and later for the Czech Republic in 1996. Growing up in a household that understood elite sport, Teresa embraced athleticism at the earliest possible age. She first picked up a tennis racket at the age of 3, inspired by watching her father play. It didn't take long before she gravitated toward the sport full-time, eventually training at the renowned TK Sparta Prague, a club known for nurturing elite Czech talent. While many young players grow up admiring tennis stars, Valentova's choices reveal something about her tennis DNA. She has publicly stated her admiration for Novak Djokovic and Jan Nikes, two of the most complete and mentally resilient players on the modern tour. She has described watching Djokovic's precision and Sinner's explosive baseline game as inspirational to her own development. Junior success: early signs of stardom. Valentova made waves in juniors, turning heads with stunning performances that hinted at her future potential well before she reached the pro. Every great story in sport begins with a challenge, and at the 2026 WTA Qatar Open, that challenge for 20-year-old Filipina sensation Alexandra Alexila comes in the form of an 18-year-old Czech rising star, Tereza Valentova. Valentova is more than just a name on the draw sheet. She's a young phenomenon who's quickly turning heads on the global tennis stage, a player whose poise, background, and rapid ascent make her one to watch not just in Doha, but for years to come. Glowing star from Prague with promise. Born on the 20th of February, 2007 in Prague, Czech Republic, Tereza Valentova grew up steeped in sport. Her mother, Jika Janikova, was an Olympic sprint canoeist who competed at the 1992 and 1996 Games, so athletic excellence was part of Valentova's world from the very beginning. Valentova picked up a tennis racket almost before she could walk, starting the sport at just 3 years old after watching her father play. That early passion wasn't just a childhood hobby. It marked the beginning of a journey that's taken her from local courts in Prague to tennis arenas around the world. She trains at TK Sparta Prague, one of the most respected tennis clubs in the Czech Republic, a breeding ground for talent and a high-performance environment that has helped sculpt her competitive edge. Trophy junior stardom and EALA'S success. Before breaking into the top levels of the professional game, Valentova already had an impressive junior resume.